Welcome back. South African trumpeter and jazz legend Hugh Masekela will be remembered at the Nirox Sculpture Park at the annual Hugh Fest. The festival, taking place tomorrow, is returning for its 12th year and will bring together a celebration through music and art this coming Sunday, and will feature musical icons such as Shekhinah, the Soul Brothers, Casa, Madala, Kunene and Sibusile, Xaba. We are now joined by two of the festival headliners, Madala, Kunene, as well as Sibusile, Xaba, as well as the organizer, Pula Twala. A very good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Pula, maybe let's start with you. I mean, you are the event organizer, but you're also the daughter of Hugh Masekela, and of course his music extended into activism as well as education. How do you want that to be expressed within this festival?
I think because he began the festival, that is something that was already an expression of that for him. But I think that really comes out through the art. It comes out through the artists, the people who are on the lineup. We have felt that, you know, it's a good combination of young and older artists, and he was a learner and a teacher. And so even the collaboration of Madala and Sibusile is one such intergenerational conversation and collaboration. And yeah, he was known for collaboration and for loving music and, like you're saying, being an activist culturally and socially. And I feel that the musicians that are on the lineup, including those that I'm sitting with, speak to that very clearly.
Certainly. But Madala, I mean, you are one such legend that is playing instruments that inspire young people, and here you are today with this collaboration with Sibu. Maybe just talk to us with regards to the work that you find inspiring where young and old meet.
Mntanami, awuzenulimi lwami khona ngizokuphendula kahle, angifuni ukubheda nje.
Hayi, nophendula ngendlela yakho baba, akunankinga.
Yeah, umuthini eqaleni
ukuhlangana kwakho with ama-artists abancane kusebenza kanjani, especially when it comes to ukufundisa esikhathini sakwamanje?
Nkosazane Katlego, ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngisebenza noshwabata ngijabula ngaphakathi ngoba konke engikushoyo uyakulalela, naye angitshela kona ngiyakulalela. Ukuthi ukusebenzisana nabantu abancane abahloniphayo kodwa ngijabule kakhulu.
And inhlonipho into enkulu baba nje empilweni zethu on an everyday basis. Makuza ngokufundisa through music, how do you think inhlonipho could also be expressed in that way?
Uhlonipha uqale ekhaya, uhlonipha abazali ukuze insuku zakho zande zempilo. Mungabe ungenayo inhlonipho ziyashota insuku. Manje into engihlale ngitshela abantu abami leyo ukuthi hloniphani ukuze nikhule nibe ngangami. Kubaluleke kakhulu ukuhlonipha.
Kakhulu baba, kakhulu.
Ukuhlonipha kufana nokuthandana. Thina sithandana sisodwa kuyinkinga lo. Angazi ukuthi kwenziwa ubani ukuthi singathandana. Ngoba ngisho abantu bandawonye mhlawumbe bebe u5 endlini khona abangathandani nje babandawonye into ekufanele iphele le.
Ngempela. Sibu baba athi uyahlonipha, and it's evident in the collaborations that you've done with him. Maybe just talk to us about that importance of young people taking the baton from a generation that has experienced many difficulties, and just the activism that we saw also with that the Hugh Masekela, and how that was then projected through the music.
I think as this issue indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili, you know, we have to come closer to them more than ever ngoba sebekhulile manje, and they have so much wisdom to share with us. So it's quite important ukuthi we go back to them because they are closer to who we are than we are. We are more disconnected, you know, with these ideas of being informed, being educated, being, but sakhohlwa ukuthi ngabantu and fanele kube nobuntu. So to be close to abantu abadala is quite important.
And festivities such as this, I mean, what role do they play in educating that link and that intergenerational coming together of young people and the old?
Yeah, I think it goes hand in hand with what Ubab Madala, no Bab Hugh represented, this thing of preserving isintu nobuntu, this thing of bridging the gap between the old and the young. So the information or the history or the wisdom is never lost, So such events, I feel that they must keep happening. People must support them because they represent something bigger. Ukuhlangana, ukubumbana, ukuthandana, as Umtimande was saying.
Pula, before we close, I mean, maybe just talk to us about that cultural preservation, especially with events such as this, and also just who can we expect that would be coming to the festival tomorrow?
Yeah, so in terms of that, again, speaking to the lineup and speaking to, as we're saying, the musicians that we have been having over the years, is that we do look at artists who are very consciously preserving our culture, preserving our languages, preserving, who we used to be and who we want to become, as Sibusile says. And we enjoy putting such a festival together. It's a family day out, so it's not, a genre, one genre. It allows for the whole family, Bomalume, Bokoko. The children are catered for. We have Play Africa that will be catering for the children, which is educational play. And we also are celebrating Ubab Alf Kumalo. We'll be having a mini exhibition of him because, again, him and Hugh had such a great relationship. He was such a great documenter of our history, of the arts of the country. So that is one other celebration and preservation. And we want to show it off, take the, dust off the pictures and put them up so people can see them. And on the stage, we will be having, as you've said earlier on, we'll be having Madala, Kunene, and Sibusile, Xaba, who I'm sitting with, and we'll be having the Soul Brothers. We will be having Shekhinah, we will be having Casa, we'll be having The Brother Moves On, and we'll be having E-Complete, which is also an a cappella group that Hugh trained.
Wow.
So they have a preservation of their own music and music from the past. So we're very excited. It's a family day, but it's also a day for us to celebrate and see ourselves.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. It certainly is quite exciting in terms of what is in store for everyone tomorrow. But Madala, maybe if you could just play us out of this interview. I believe you've got a nice surprise.
Isitolotolo lesi sadlala zintombi le emakhaya. Sasingadlalwa abantu besilisa. Kodwa ukuthi thina sisebenza siphila ngawo umculo.
Yebo baba.
Sathanda ukuthi nami ngasifunda. Ngisifundiswa ugogo lesitolotolo. Ngicela ukuthi basilalela abantu beze bazosilalela nangesonto.
Yes, Shai Stolotolo. Thank you so much, Baba. You deserve a round of applause.